Welcome to the 290 Mo podcast.
Yo.
I appreciate your time. If you could, introduce yourself for my viewers and listeners.
Of course, it's the First Lady C, Thee. Y'all know where to find me on Instagram at Thee_First Lady _C with an I. Don't forget the I. Miss Lil Booties Matter, baby.
All right. And who you got here with you?
This my cousin Cat. Oh, shop Beauty Trap Holes, because y'all know what's going on.
Shop.
Beauty Trap House. Yeah. My name is Kat. How y'all
Trap
doing?
Okay. Real quick, tell the people where they can find you on Instagram, just so they can check you out.
My Instagram is _chocolate _CHOKHI, like my name, LATE.
Okay. Appreciate that.
Y'all see how y'all see me.
I definitely support black business like y'all should, like everybody should, man. So support, shop.
For sure.
But back to First Lady C. So one of the new, it ain't new, but one of the things I've been doing is asking artists about their name, because it'd be interesting. Artists are creative, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And it's always sometimes it's not, sometimes it is a backstory. So if you could just explain the First Lady C, what are you the First Lady of?
I'm the first lady of the South Side. I'm the first lady of my music. I'm the first female president in my eyes. Where that came from, if I'm gonna keep it a buck, I don't know if y'all remember when 22 Savage came out and he was going against 21.
I never seen
I used to call
22
myself
Savage,
Queen C.
Okay.
So I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that battle shit. I ain't finna, try to fight nobody for no name.
All right.
So I was in the midst of writing and I said something El Presidente. I'm like, you know what? My name gonna be the First Lady C. So that's how that came about. I had to change it up.
And did you have a nickname before that? What was your name before that? If you don't
Queen
mind
C.
me asking. Okay, you did say that.
Queen
okay.
C for sure.
Cool. So let's start from the beginning. You mentioned Southside a few times since you've been in my presence. So let's go ahead.
Southside.
Let's get the Southside out the way. Let's get that out the way first, man. So how was growing up on the Southside? Was it, you know, was it a good upbringing? Did you go through a few things? How was it growing up out south?
If I'm gonna keep it a buck, people know me for fighting.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, I used to fake get into it with a lot of people, but it was cool for the most part. I mean, I wasn't no popular, I wasn't no lame neither, but I did sports. I was a majorette, ran track, did cheerleading. So yeah, it was cool.
Okay. You kind of glossed over there, but I want to know, why was you known for fighting? What was going on? Was people picking with you? Was you picking with people? Why was you known for fighting, man? She don't look like no fighter, y'all.
Thank you.
So I need to know what's going
on. Shit, like
they hit me first, man.
Bitches was mad. You can't help it when bitches be mad. So I don't know. I guess my presence. Hoes mad.
Okay.
Famous Dex said it best, but yeah, I changed my life. I turned over a new leaf.
Okay. Was it you by yourself? Did you have siblings? Was you riding with some best friends? How was it growing up with your family?
I got a big family. This big cuz right here.
Okay.
But definitely I got
so
siblings.
y'all was jumping people on this playing.
Oh no, they wouldn't have liked that.
Nothing I can remember.
You know? But no, I definitely had a big family. Yeah, me and my sister, we ran track together. We was majorette. She was actually the captain of the majorette team at my high school. So, for sure.
And all them things that you were into, was any one of them your favorite, or you just keep
I
them busy?
love to dance.
Okay.
And matter of fact, all of them. I was dusting shit in track. Like, I went downstate and everything.
Okay, now.
I was really doing that.
What was you doing, 100 meter?
I did, not really. I did 4x2, 4x1, 300 hurdles.
Okay.
And,
hurdles?
yeah, 4x1 hurdles. Them hurdles, I ain't even gonna lie. Okay, so, freshman year.
Play with them bitches.
I bust my shit so many times. Freshman year, I'm like, let me go ahead and try it out, right? So my coach, she was a really good coach. She would really push her team to be the best they can be, and I appreciate that for her in real life. I'll never forget. She put me in this race with so many people that was faster than me. Like, I just started hurdles. Not gonna lie, my time was like a minute. She put me in a heat with people that was running 50, 55s. I'm like, why would you do that to me? She, watch, it's gonna drop your time. I kid you not, because she knew I didn't like to lose. I still got last place, but I dropped like 5 seconds off my time. And then ever since then, I just kept getting better and better. I was winning conferences, made it to state. I went to state. I didn't run, but I did make it to state as an alternate, like freshman through junior year.
Okay, that's dope. You took that pretty far. So, in the midst of all this going on, what was your goals and aspirations for after school? Was it in the athletic field, or did you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, or something like that?
Well, I did think about going to the Olympics. I love the Olympics when it comes to track and field. I'm like, I could probably do it, but I wasn't determined. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Music always been a back end for me. My outlet. I used to write and just do poetry and stuff. I used to think I could sing too. But
I mean, you probably can make it sound like no.
Oh, I had them motherfuckers. If y'all remember, anybody that was in school with me watching this, y'all know I was in choir. Then I started smoking. So yeah, it was rap for me. But no, I actually want to be an actress. I got accepted to Iowa State for acting. Okay. And then back in criminal justice.
Okay. Before we get into the acting, I want to know when did music start playing a role in your life? Not even as far as making music, but just give me your first memory of listening to music. What was you listening to? What was you doing?
I remember cleaning up the house.
For sure.
I was cleaning up the house. I was sweeping, thinking I was Mariah Carey. We belong together. What the fuck I know about Mariah Carey at 6 years old?
It don't even matter.
I was holding my notes, singing that, and then after that was Beyonce and that Destiny's Child. Man, I love Destiny's Child. I cried when they broke up.
Did you have hold on? You said you cried? You said you cried when they broke up?
Like they was in a relationship.
I did. Oh my God. I was so sad.
That's crazy because a lot of people be like they like Beyonce better by herself.
Yeah, but
so
Destiny's Child, y'all know.
What about it was Destiny's Child? Since I'm assuming it was a group thing, it wasn't just Beyonce. What about them specifically that made you want to rock with them?
Watching them grow up together and make that they dream come reality. They made good music. I like Kelly Rowland. She good. Michelle, she can sing her ass off too. So it's just like, yeah, they made good music. Yeah. I liked that the group element at the time. I thought me and my sisters, could probably be like that or something.
Did y'all try?
Yeah. We tried.
Oh my God.
Okay. Let's not talk about them dance days.
We're gonna try. I'm gonna dig as much as I can dig, y'all. I'm gonna get y'all as much information as I can. So, when did you start making music? Like, I'm finna start writing music. I'm finna start making songs. When do you remember why that started, or was it watching Destiny's Child? And it's like, I wanna. In all reality, my brother does music. I got an older brother, and he been doing music since I could even understand. I remember getting on stage with him. My stepmom, she had a record label. So dope. She was really trying to push that, and I seen that in my face, and I'm like, what? I love this. I want to be like that. The label. I remember being in like either, I don't know, between 4th and 6th grade, and I wrote a song. I remember it. It's called Let's Dance. That was my song. Like, I was really making songs. What you was talking about? It was a dance song?
Yeah, I was Let's Dance. Put your hands up. Let's dance. It's a party. Like, it was a kid song.
How do you think it turned out? Is it something that we can still listen to today? Is it something that you put out?
I didn't record it, no. Okay. But I feel like if I did pursue it as a kid, I probably would have been, upper. Okay.
So, how did you end up inside the studio? Is it through the label, or when did you like, all right, I feel like I'm taking it serious enough. I want to go to the studio and make a song. I want to record a song and put it out. What made you take that leap? Did somebody hear you spitting and like, you need to take that serious, or you just brought it upon yourself like, I'm finna start taking the steps necessary to evolve?
Well, it's always been a dream, of course, and I'm big on, I don't want to grow up and be like, I should have did this, I could have did that, I would have did this when I could do it. I'd rather pursue something, and God forbid if I fail, I fail. I'd rather pursue it now than get older and be like, oh, I should have, you know? So it really took somebody to tell me I was a waste of a talent. I know that may sound harsh, but I was really shy. I smile a lot. Y'all probably don't get that now. But I was really shy. And I remember trying to do like a freestyle challenge. Mm-hmm. And I had the bars and everything, but I was scared to rap it. So somebody was like, really got on my ass, like, you being a waste of talent. You got that shit. Why are you playing with yourself? And ever since that day, I just stopped playing with myself.
Yeah, okay. So what did stop playing with yourself look like? What did it look like? What did you start doing differently, or what did you start doing? Period.
Rapping in front of people. Stop caring about people's opinions and knowing that I'm gonna have fans and haters. Like, everybody ain't gonna like me, and that's cool. So I'm like, voice, put that shit out there. And when I started doing it, I wasn't getting no bad feedback.
Okay. And kind of speaking on the feedback, what kind of music would you say you make, or who would you say you make music for?
Great question. So right now, a lot of people know me off my Busted Wide, Miss Busted Wide herself. I made that for the little booties, baby. So it's like, I just don't want to get stuck in the juke era. I'm really a lyrical artist. I would say I am a hip hop artist for sure, but I'm not a juke artist. I'm not a drill artist either.
Okay. So you specifically said you're not a juke artist. So how did you find yourself creating juke music?
It was an idea. Everybody was listening to juke. Juke was just popping. It's just been coming back in the city, and I love it.
It ain't going nowhere.
Man, that'll never go nowhere.
The evolution of house music, I like that type of shit. It's not going nowhere. It's part of the culture.
And I had a friend. She was like, remix that song "Pop." Me personally, I'll remix some songs, but I don't like remixing Chicago artists. I let them have it. I'll remix somebody else, you know?
For sure.
So I'm like, okay, bet. You want a juke song? I got y'all. Y'all want something y'all could dance to? Cool. So went in the studio, Money Bags. We was working on the EP. And we came up with that beat, got that shit busting. And it's been lit ever since, surprisingly.
Who you said?
Money Bags.
Money Bags.
Yeah. Okay. Money Bags, yo, the producer.
I feel like not that I know him, but that name sounds familiar.
Pretty sure. Yeah. We got in the lab, we did that, came out with a whole EP. Coming soon, y'all. I ain't forget. It's coming soon, but that song been doing what it needs to do, and I was very happy about it. I wasn't expecting that.
Right, they was just playing it in the atrium.
They was just playing it in the atrium, like
that's out here. 290.
When I seen that, I be in videos.
That's 290. We came out.
Yes, and the atrium just opened. Shout out to the motherfucking atrium. Shout out to Snow and them. Like, shout out to King, Pin Rule, me team, House team, all them. Shout out to them.
So what does hearing something like that do for you? Does it motivate you? Do you feel like you made it? Is it what does something like hearing something like that do for you?
I don't necessarily feel like I made it, but I know if I could do it once, I could do it again. I know if I made y'all come and I don't even have a video out to that song. And it's like, it's floating.
Is the entire EP like juke music or is all type of stuff on there?
No, it's not. And I've been holding dear to it. I don't know why, y'all, but it's coming. It's not just juke music. LBM is featured on that EP, but it's definitely a mix of who I am as an artist.
Okay, and still talking about you as an artist, what about being an artist? What's about the whole process that you like the most? You know what I'm saying? From creating a song to finding the beat to actually going to the studio recording. What's your favorite part?
I'm a writer, so I like to write. My favorite part about the song or about being an artist is creative. It really frees me. Like, anything that I might be feeling, I'll forget about it as soon as I walk in the studio. So if I don't forget about it, it's finna be laid on the track. I'm finna make y'all feel what I'm feeling right now. And I like performing. That shit give me a rush. Like, I'll be
what
nervous.
Kind of do you perform? I was just talking to an artist last night. I was co-hosting at a radio show, and I asked the artist, like, he was an R&B artist, and I was asking, like, do you have a routine? Cause you know. And cause he do R&B and he a male, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to just stand there and sing. But as a female though, do you just go on stage and perform the song, or do you have a routine? Do you kind of lightly choreograph? Do you choreograph? What does a performance from Lady C look like?
Well, in the beginning, it was just I'm finna go there and do whatever. But I ended up entering a competition last year called This Is It. And this is in Chicago. Even though they didn't, continue with what they had going, it was a different experience for me because I had judges. They had Kendra G from the radio station there, like, as judges and stuff. So it was like, you can't just go up there and think you gonna put on the best show ever. You gotta prepare yourself. So I'll rap in the mirror before I get on stage. I'll have a little 1-2. I had dancers. Shout out to Jaslyn. Congratulations, girl. But yeah, it's definitely something you got to prepare for if you want to be remembered.
Okay. And is it something that you pretty much got in a bag, or do you still like your butterflies, or you backstage throwing up like Eminem or 8 Mile?
I am so shy. Y'all, I smile. I'm going to smile my way through that shit, but I be so shy. I'll be nervous. Like, I need me at least a shot or two. I don't smoke before my shows. I get high, y'all. Don't get me wrong. But before my shows, I can't do it. I need me at least a shot to just loosen me up. I be so shy.
Okay.
The bigger the crowd,
what does the weed do
nerves.
to you that you feel like you can't do it before a performance?
Weed is like a stimulant. No, that ain't the word. It calms me.
Okay.
So I ain't trying to be too chill. I need to be
sure.
loose, ready to just be first lady. That's a different person than CC.
Okay. I kind of want to backtrack a little bit and go back to the studio. When you go into the studio, do you come with notebooks full of work? Do you go in and freestyle? Is to the beat and freestyle? What's your recording process like?
Yeah, for sure. So lately, I've been getting my beats made because I had some issues with copyright
For sure.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure.
So beforehand, I will have a beat. I'll go in with stuff I already wrote. Majority of it wrote, but I like to vibe in the studio. If I get a vibe, get that beat going, hear it, I could write a whole song in the studio.
And do you work with specific engineers? Do you switch it up? Or what does that look like? Can you pretty much work with anybody? Do you gotta have exact input? Do you just lay the lyrics down and leave and wait for them to sing the song? What does that look like?
I'm very direct with how I want my songs made. If I don't like that and you like, no, it's cool. No, delete that. I'm finna come back. I'm paying for my time, so we're gonna get this shit right. I don't have a set person yet. I have been to multiple people more than once though. I am looking for someone who's willing to work with me on my sound and perfect it and like take my music as if it's their music. You know.
Sure.
Some people just be in it for the money. I need somebody to make my shit sound like the radio. Especially if I'm paying.
And with that being said, I want to talk about just working with other artists as well, because that's something that's big in the music game. You do features, you work with other artists on collaboration. So, what's your experience has been like working with other artists? Do you prefer to or not to? What does that look like?
Oh, I'm open.
Okay.
Y'all probably heard me on a couple of songs. I've been voices on people's songs. I've been in a couple of videos. There's so many people to name. Sasha, Benji, Abreu, Lyric. I could go on. Shout out to them because they called me up. They hit me up. They make sure, like, come be in this video. Come do this, da. But, yeah, I'm definitely open. Milani Monet. I want to work with Tutu, and I want to work with Chanel. Chanel True so underrated.
For sure. That's dope, man. That's dope. You named a lot of upcoming artists that's really working. You know what I'm saying? That's dope that you threw him on the platform. I actually had Lyric in here and did some work with him. He pretty cool.
For sure.
Cool. Okay. So when it comes to doing your music, what's your support system like? Like your family? I know you got cuz right here, but what's the rest of the family look like? Are they sharing the music? Are they listening to the music? What's your support system
this
like?
This is my support system. I mean, shit, fuck. If I'm gonna keep it up,
shit, fuck. She for real.
If I'm gonna keep it a buck, you gotta support yourself.
For
like,
sure.
I really realized when you start. I remember not taking myself serious, and I had 1,000 people behind my back. Like, do this, da 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 da. But as soon as I started making noise, nobody was coming to shows. Nobody coming out. Nobody sharing my stuff. It was like, no video. Y'all not coming to video shoots. Like, what the fuck happened? So really, honestly, this my fave. We locked in. She support me. This my family. I know my family support me. I've been getting a lot of support from people who don't know me.
That's the one right there. That's the one.
People who don't know me, they've been supporting me the hardest. It is a few people that I've been meeting along the way that want to see me do better. But strangers love me.
That's one thing I learned kind of in this field. You know what I'm saying? It'd be it's a dude from all the way across who out the bottom. He like my shit. Every post.
I've been listening to you for years.
He commenting on shit, walk the bottom. My homie sharing TikToks and shit though. We ain't sharing my shit. You know what I'm saying? But I ask you this. I feel like people who really work toward their craft and really invest into it, you know what I'm saying, eventually you're gonna get what you working towards. So when that time comes, how you gonna do them people? You gonna be like, man, come on, fuck that shit, water bob, or you gonna be like, hey man, you wanna share my shit, blood? You don't even let me hit 3 bars and you can get on the bus. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's it right there. Hey, look, if you don't know 3 bars, you can't even get on the bus. Keep the same energy.
Tell them cause no fucking for real.
For real. Support is free. Like, people be tweaking. They don't want to support their own people. Like, it's free. It ain't
you
nothing.
might have to put that on the shirt, short. Support is free.
No.
Beauty Trap House shop.
Support is free. It's just like that with anything. Like, anything you do, it's going to always be strangers that's going to support you before your family, your friends, the people that you know. And you really just, like, can't even get mad about it. Like, it is what it is. But like you said, you put it in a good perspective.
Yeah.
You got to have at least 3 bars. Like, you ain't been supporting me. You ain't been standing down when I was coming up. Like, I just feel like you don't need to be in that space with me. Everybody can't go where you going. You gotta leave some people behind.
Exactly.
Even if it's your family.
Exactly.
And it's one thing that I've noticed, like people that make it, or people who beat the odds, they be like, you gonna lose a lot of people before you get there. And I swear to God, I've been like, something finna happen. That's how I feel, because it just seemed like everybody who I've been 5+, 6+, 10+, y'all dropping like flies.
Right. It's definitely a glass half empty, because, you know what I'm saying, in the same breath, it could be some people just ain't meant to be in these certain places you finna be in. You know what I'm saying? They might fuck the bag up type shit. So it's probably, you know what I'm saying, a sign from the Most High. But I wanna talk about what you listening to right now. You know what I'm saying? We used to stroll through your playlist. What's those 3 artists we're gonna hit up in there right now?
Y'all gonna hear Glorilla for sure. For shit show.
That's crazy, because Glorilla as a dude, she make you want to listen to her music. You know what I'm saying?
No,
but that shit,
really
she raw.
She
raw.
And I love it, because she deserve that shit in real life. I love to see it. You gonna see her. I'm a big female artist supporter. I ain't even gonna lie. You gonna see, you say 3.
Give me 5 if it's
Okay.
that tough.
You gonna see Glorilla. You gonna see Dirk, of course. You gonna see, what's that name? Real Richie Boston?
Boston Richie?
Yeah, Boston Richie.
Yeah.
You gonna see him. You gonna see
Did he
what's
tell
the
on
man's
somebody?
name?
I thought it's a video. It's this dude. He do like he a lawyer. He like break down criminal cases. And he had a video. Some my dude was telling on somebody. I don't know.
Oh, he was telling. I thought he said something else.
I know.
T Grizzly.
All right, let's keep it going.
Yeah. You gonna get some more information on that. You know? Allegedly.
All
right, we don't know.
Allegedly.
We don't know nothing.
You so funny. T Grizzly.
That's 3.
You gonna? Damn, I could. Okay. All right. T Grizzly.
We listen to the same 5 songs every day.
Dreezy. People be forgetting about Dreezy.
She raw.
I gotta check that out.
You don't know Dreezy?
My heart.
Nah, I don't. I listen to the same 5 songs every day.
For sure. And look, I'm finna. Who I was just playing in the car?
I mean, that's what I asked you.
That's right. Tell them about that song with
Freaky
that girl.
T.
Yeah.
Freaky T by Tia Corinne. I swear to God, she snapped on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, of course, I listened to K Carbon, Glossiana, all of them. Anybody that came up with Glorilla, I listen to all of them.
Okay.
I fuck with that.
Is it because they came up with Glow, or is it just the Memphis style?
I like the fact that women was able to come together and monetize off of it.
For sure.
Yeah, and I see Chicago doing it. Money to G, Pretty Leah, a couple of people.
Shout out to Pretty Leah.
Shout out to Pretty Leah. And shout out to Money to G. She be snapping in real life.
Like the underground artists do that, but like the mainstream artists, they don't do that.
They don't. Man, watch.
You gonna change
City
that?
going up. When Pretty Leah win, I'ma go crazy. When Money to G win, I'ma go crazy. Like, I support them in real life.
Okay. So just you named a whole list of artists. So let me ask you this: what kind of music do you like to make the most? Like, is it something from the heart? Is it dancing music? Is it a club song? What's your favorite type of song to make?
I talk my shit.
Okay.
I like to talk my shit. I like to let y'all know that at the end of the day, we ain't gotta sit here and tote guns. I know we from Chicago, but shit, we ain't gotta be too hard. We women at the end of the day. So I like to make something for men, like you just said, Glorilla, make that music for men to bop to. I like to be in between.
Okay. So what you like being in between? How do you try to connect with the male side? You know what I'm saying? Because I already know you got on the female side, but what do you do? How do you maybe rap or say a bar to try to, you know what I'm saying, make it for the male side as well?
Yeah, what I'll do, allegedly, I would talk about scamming and shit like that. Okay, okay. Or allegedly. Just now in the booth. Why you want to play with a bitch like me? I'll leave you on a white tee, Right. It's shit something that a nigga think about like, damn, she ain't never, what you living like that? I also got a song that's out. This was like really one of the first songs I dropped, 2 Minutes to Kill. You can find that on everywhere.
2 Minutes to Kill? What the hell, you talking about?
I was so, I wouldn't say angry, but I felt like a lot of people was playing with me as an artist at that time. So I'm like, what? Don't, And I came and a lot of males was fucking with it. Yeah, you did your big one.
Okay. So I asked you what's your favorite part about making music, and we talked about that. So now I want to know what's your least favorite part about being in the industry overall. Is it dealing with weird people? Is it having people not coming through on what they say they're gonna do? What's your least favorite part about this industry?
My least favorite part about the industry is I feel like if you believe in an artist, I don't care what your statue is in the city. If you got rank, if you ain't got rank, support it. Why you don't want to support it? Like, I feel like people don't support because they don't feel like it's riding a wave, or they not big. Like, support your people. Support the people closest to you. They might be the next ones. I don't remember who said this, but an artist that's lit today, he said he asked like 10 family members to send him $100, and he was gonna give back to them. Somewhere. Yeah, he was gonna give. I think
that was who the fuck is that dude?
Yeah,
Not
a week. Yeah, for a fact. And he was like, whoever, give me that $100. That's 420s. 520s, my bad, y'all.
It's something like that. This ain't no math show, y'all.
That's $5. So you mean to tell me y'all can't spot? And he said it was around tax season. So it's like, people, if they want to, they will. And I be peeping.
Okay. So I asked that to ask you this. I want to know what's your experience has been like, specifically being a female in a pretty much a male-dominated industry.
Great question. Let me sit up for that one.
Appreciate that.
Well, basically, what's been going on, a lot of men feel like they can run over the women, or that we not as smart enough with the game, especially as an independent artist. I do my research. I'm making sure that I'm watching the numbers, BMIs, ass caps, anything in that element to make sure that if I put out a song and it just decides to blow, I'm gonna make sure I get my bread for that. So it's a lot of dudes out here.
Even if it don't blow, we need them 51 cents and all
the
that
fuck,
shit too.
I need my 10-20 from that Shazam. It's just like, I've noticed they feel like it's easier to control a woman's career in this game or to take the song, monetize it for themselves and not let us know. It's definitely a power battle. I hate to say it like that, but control, power battle, who's in charge. Ain't nobody finna get over on me. If you want to hop on any song of mine, you need to come to me. I don't have a manager. I manage myself. I'm an independent artist right now, so I've dealt with people trying to go behind me or reaching out to people who produce my songs and was like, yeah, let's do this, let's do that. You need to talk to me. This is my song, you know? So I ain't gonna say too much.
Okay, yeah, we ain't gonna say too much, but I appreciate you answering the question, and I still wanna kind of leads it to my next question. I want to know, like, are you working with any type of management, or what's your views overall with management, labels versus independent? You want to stay strictly independent? What's your outlook on that?
Yeah, I definitely need the assistance. It gets hard trying to just put the music out, book your own shows, book your own interviews. You can't do everything. You need a team. If anybody out here think they gonna make it without a team, you delusional. In real life, you need a team behind you. So I'm open to it. Anybody who can help me elevate and that's not willing to leech off my elevation, I'm open to it.
Okay. So right now, with you being strictly super independent, I want to know what that looks like. How do you promote your music? How do you get the information about the ASCAPs and the BMIs? Where do you get this information from?
Studying. You got to do your work. You got to look it up. If it's something that you're interested in, it's like going to school, honestly. You got to make sure that you know what you're getting into, because I don't have the guidance. So it is some things that I don't know. So I go to YouTube, I go to Google, or I go to people who have that management and things, and sort of ask them like, hey, how can I come this way? I have some people that's willing to work with me and give me pointers, thankfully. Like, people who genuinely want to see my career elevate, they've been coming around giving me like insights on what I need to look out for. So yeah. Okay,
appreciate that. So what kind of advice would you give to somebody, a female coming up doing music? You know what I'm saying? What kind of advice, what more specifically, what would you tell somebody coming up in music that you wouldn't want somebody to tell you?
Be you. You ain't gotta follow no fucking trend, cause at the end of the day, if motherfuckers fuck with you, I remember sitting here like, yeah, I just need 100 consistent views. I got almost like 500 consistent people who I know for a fact gonna listen to my song when I drop it. And that took time. It took time. It took persistence. Just be consistent. Consistency is key. I didn't took me a little break off, but baby, drop that music. Don't let nobody tell you to hold that shit. Drop it. They want to hear it.
For sure. And just because like the big break can happen overnight, you want to have music out there for them. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to blow up and then you got one song.
Yeah, they gonna be like, what the fuck? You know what I'm
saying? Now you in the studio all week trying to make. You know what I'm saying? So I think that an artist should always, if you got the music and it's quality music, put it out. Make more music. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna grow as an artist. And that's what I had to realize. Some people be like, oh, no, this sounds so bad. Put that shit out there. Let them see you grow. Let them see how you became better in your craft.
One people clowning Glorilla. They was clowning her.
If y'all listen
that girl hopped on the jet and signed the deal.
If y'all listen to any music, I listened to like a timeline they posted of her music. She sounded different, but she kept going.
For sure.
She didn't stop.
There's a lot of artists like that seem like they come out of nowhere, but if you go on YouTube and look them up, they making music for years. You know what I'm saying? Really been working towards whatever they doing. So and still standing in that vein. Tell me what's the goal? What do you hope to get up? Like, what do you do this for? What's the reason?
To be a legend. I want to let everybody. I'm not really chasing no fame. Everybody know what come with the fame. I ain't selling my soul. Anyway, if I'm keeping it a buck, I just want everybody to. When I make it, I know it's real. So I just want to make sure that I don't have any kids. I just want to make sure that my nieces and nephews straight. I want to make sure that it's something for them to look up to, or anybody that like really like me and be like, oh my God, I was struggling, I did this, I went through that, and I still made it. You know, that shit possible, and I'm not finna stop.
Okay, real quick, what is a legend? What is a legend to you?
A legend to me is somebody who made an impact and changed somebody's life.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody who you was able to be like, okay, I learned from them and learn from their experiences. Possibly, you won't ever always learn from somebody's mistakes, but you can learn from their experiences. You could take some key points from that. You know, so I wanna be remembered.
Okay. We talked about the sports and all that, but outside of music, what type of hobbies or things that you're into?
Oh, I cook, baby. I get busy in the kitchen.
You cook or you just be?
I cook. I get busy in the kitchen, and I dance.
What's your best meal?
What you want to ask me if I can cook?
No, I want to know what you say. Like if you had everything you need to make, what you making? Sunday dinner, what you make? If you had everything to make anything you want to make, what you making?
Some pot roast, some macaroni.
For sure. Cornbread.
I'm gonna get us straight good. The
Okay.
cornbread.
Sunday.
You know, Sunday
Okay.
dinner for sure.
For sure. Okay. Checking that. I love that.
I was a
Okay.
cook.
Okay.
Oh, and I love to bake. I'll bake you your cake for your birthday.
Okay.
Your peach cobbler, your cheesecake.
You do the
All
icing and stuff too, or you just? Okay.
I'm a
That's dope.
sweets girl.
Okay.
I ain't no sweetie though. Ain't shit sweet.
Yeah, we know that she known for fighting. Y'all we already know.
But
Okay, and you said dancing. So what is that? Something you do on the weekends? You got a dance group? What you? Or is just in the living room in front of the mirror?
living room
Okay,
mirror.
for sure.
You know.
That's what it's made for. No, it's
I
not.
have my TikTok. Y'all gonna see me dancing on that.
No, that TikTok dancing is hard to
I
do.
mean hips, baby, hips. What you mean?
TikTok keep motherfuckers in shape, man.
Fuck. That's a workout. What you mean?
Nah, for
Get
real.
on
Them
TikTok, baby.
dances is really, they be tough. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm finna be up there on TikTok. Y'all
No,
see.
you got them bitches for TikTok. I ain't gonna lie, you do.
I be figuring it out.
Go follow on TikTok, y'all.
Yep.
All right.
THEE_first.
And
name.
speaking of TikTok, that brings me back to another question I asked that we kind of glossed over. I want to know, like, in this age, in this era, how do you promote your music? How do you get your music out to the masses?
I'm glad you asked that. I'm actually looking for outlets to better market myself. I mean, I do the basics, DistroKid and BMI, because I want to songwrite as well. I don't sing, but I write for R&B artists. So I've been working on that, trying to get into that field as well. But yeah, that's why I'm really looking for someone or assistant or an artist developer who can help me, monetize that better.
Okay, so before I let you get up out of here, I got a few more questions, and I'm gonna let you go. With you being on the south side, we on the west side now, but sometimes it be like a south side versus west side. Is that something that you take into account? You pretty much feel comfortable, you know what I'm saying, as an artist going around pretty much everywhere.
I'm free for all. I'm welcome everywhere. I am what I am, but I welcome everywhere.
Right.
I mean,
Okay. But the west side the best side, so you know what I'm saying.
Back to different south side, baby.
we gotta throw in over east as well.
Okay, for sure. Okay.
Nah, I fuck with that west though. It ain't
but
no
we
issue.
all from Chicago, so this is literally.
I gotta start some type of
best
shit. You know what I'm
city.
saying? This interview went too good. I gotta start some beef somewhere. You know what I'm
He
saying?
got 290 in his name, so I know
For real, for real life.
Man, I stayed outside for a hot second and I hated it.
See, I was just talking about this. You come out here, it's fucking Holman and Lamry. What the fuck is that? I don't know if I'm going backwards or forward.
You got two streets. You
don't
got like a street number and
I don't know if I'm going up or down. I'll
be
lost.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know where we at right now. But
for real, without GPS.
Hey, thank God for GPS.
Well,
our stuff make it easy though on the streets. They do make it easy.
For sure.
Yeah,
you
got
really get lost out there.
I go some places out west. I be like, I ain't never been over here in my life.
That's crazy. I only really know Lake. Put me on Lake. That's all I really know.
Yeah, Lake be busting. Wait, what's the name of that liquor store? I don't even.
Not the liquor store, cuz.
No, it's out here. It's
Ice
a
House.
liquor. It's like the club.
It's on Lake. That's what you talking
That
about?
shit is the club. I ain't gonna
Oh,
lie.
she said it's the club. Yeah.
It's a liquor store, but like a bar.
I was happy but scared. Like, I'm like, should I
They
go
got
down?
security, people directing the parking.
I
you
swear
know
to
what I'm
God, a
saying?
parking lot for the liquor store. I thought it was an after hour. It was a liquor store.
It be like that out west. I ain't even gonna lie. Out west be safer than out south.
Oh,
It was busting.
I remember over summertime.
I felt a little, but I mean, it was busting. I ain't gonna lie. That was in summertime. Definitely was busting. That was Juneteenth.
Man, oh yeah, it was busting
I be
Juneteenth.
out
The whole
west.
lake
Yeah.
was busting. Yeah, it was.
And sometimes, Shay, you know, telling where you gonna end up at, man. As soon as you step outside and get
Right.
mowed,
real.
you know
I
what I'm
was over
saying?
east, then I
Right.
ended up out
We
west.
might be up north on Belmont. Who knows?
Downtown, you know
Liquor
what I'm
store
saying?
club.
Whatever
Liquor
motherfucker
store
send a
club
location
is
to go,
crazy.
shit.
Nah, for real.
All right. So my last question, and then we kind of walked into it again. So with you being an artist and you working and investing into your craft, like I said, you eventually gonna get to what you're trying to accomplish. So when you do, are you leaving the city? Are you, you know what I'm saying, rebuilding your hometown? Are you, what is it gonna look like?
I'ma always give to where I'm from, but I'm leaving. I'm gone, baby. I'm out of here. I already want to leave. It's honestly, I just feel like we gotta get it together. Like Chicago, we feel like everybody can't eat, and I don't like that. It's just too much hating that go on. I feel like we could broadcast each other a little bit better, or help each other prevail better. That's why I like that it is some female artists trying to get together and make a song.
I don't even know what you're trying to say to help you.
That Mouse song.
Okay, they
It's coming out, and I'm excited for that because I was just saying around Christmas, Mouse
Cartoon.
And shout out to DJ Amaris too.
Big shout out to DJ Amaris. The fuck?
What's a Mouse
Spin
Cartoon?
like shit.
A Mouse Cartoon.
Put me up on game. What's that?
Oh, see, you wasn't
Allegedly.
watching Mickey Mouse. Come inside.
I'm a little old, man. I ain't watch Mickey Mouse, man.
You ain't got no baby.
You ain't watch no Mickey Mouse. I ain't watch no Mickey Mouse.
You're irritating.
Trying to get them off the damn.
But no, I definitely wanted to do something around Christmas time where I wanted to come up with some females and, you know, do some shit that females don't do out here. So I'm happy that they doing it, and we just gotta keep supporting each other. The men too. Y'all gotta push us.
For sure. That's
gonna flow
definitely
better
what the ladies need.
behind
But I
us.
see it getting better though. I see it getting
is.
better. A lot of little events. I see a couple females on the ticket. You know what I'm saying? That's
Man,
constant,
Sasha was
you know
the
what I'm
only
saying?
one on the motherfucking Future tour. Shout out to you, girl.
Not as no local, and they had other locals. I ain't
She
gonna
was
lie.
on
She
the
was
list.
The only local that was on the list. So ESTG,
Only female
don't
local.
play with her.
Don't
She
ever
performed?
play with Sasha.
ESTG
She performed?
She
performed.
did.
What other artists performed?
No other
Other
artists.
female artists either.
No other female artists, no
Or
other
Chicago
local
artists.
All the other artists was Future's friends.
Future friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who were they though?
Babyface Ray now. Huh?
Babyface Ray,
ESTG.
ESTG, Babyface Ray,
Herbo,
Jeremy, Herb, Dirk.
Lil Durk.
Herb and Dirk, they filled in, I guess, for Rob.
Yeah, they
49,
Chicago too, but you know
and
they
Boston
mainstream.
Richie, because they ain't show up because they not Future friends. I don't know.
But Sasha Go Hard was the only female artist.
Only female artist, the only Chicago artist that was there at the United Center. You know that Future show was sold out.
Okay.
And y'all can catch me in her video. Where y'all at? Go stream that shit.
So I'm sitting right here just putting the clues together. So that was the Future concert from the pictures from her backstage. We'll take
Yes,
pictures of
with
everybody.
ESTG when he tried to play and say he was blind.
He played it too, but he came back.
But yeah,
he
got
came
it
back.
together.
He figured it
Shout,
out.
shout out to Chella.
You see
Shout out
that?
to Chella.
You see,
For
they don't
real.
push that
Shout
video
out
though.
OG,
They don't push
and
that
she
video
got
of
him
him coming
together.
back though. They push the video of him.
Yeah, 'cause he
playing
was
it,
tweaking.
You know what I'm saying?
They didn't show the one coming back because
Right,
he
they
played
don't
it.
show
So,
that.
but nah,
Yeah.
he definitely he came back. He fixed this wrong. But shout out to Shella because she made sure Sasha. Come on, don't play with her.
So I know I said I had last question, but just speaking on that, let me ask you: have you ever been around anybody? You get around them and they seem, you know what I'm saying, big headed or a lot of ego?
Oh
and,
yeah.
And if you do you play into that or you just play them to the left?
Oh,
leave 'em
the
alone?
city not finna like me, but I'm gonna put a name on this.
Oh yeah, put a name on that shit.
Hollywood act Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Hollywood acts Hollywood.
I know a couple Hollywood.
Oh nah, I'm talking about Mr. Hollywood, Mr.
I know they females. the
on the
Hollywoods,
rocks, on the rocks, on the rocks. He real Hollywood. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I had opened up a show for him. Was it last year? what is it, 2023? No, it was 2021, I believe, or it was early 2022. And he didn't even support the artist that was opening up for him. I'm not trying to bash nobody, but he acts Hollywood.
Mm-hmm. So, are you able to work with people that's Hollywood, or you just?
Me personally, I'm from the South Side. I ain't going for none of that. You acting like you too big for everybody. I'm not finna do that, because at the end of the day, you came from where I came from. You gotta respect it. You know, I understand if you don't wanna work with somebody, or you feel, or I don't know, but still, I just feel like respect should be given.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Don't disrespect nobody. Don't step on their hustle. Don't act like you wasn't where they was.
Okay. Before you slide, what do you want the viewers or listeners to know about you? If this is their first time seeing or listening to First Lady C, what do you want them to leave with overall?
I would want y'all to leave with that there's more to come, and don't get stuck in one box with me. I'm an octagon. Mm-hmm. I got
definitely can't get stuck in one of those.
Every time you think you found my corner, it's another corner, baby. Just don't get lost in the sauce.
Okay, anything coming up?
Absolutely. My birthday. But
for sure.
Aquarius season, I definitely got my EP coming. Shout out to Moneybags. Time to Play. That'll be dropping soon. Y'all heard LBM, Bust It Wide. That is on that EP. Mm-hmm. And just get ready for me to just start putting it in y'all face.
Playing that pressure. Okay. Let the people know where they can find you, where they can find the music, where they can work with you, where they could dance with you, all that.
Absolutely. Y'all can find me on Instagram at THEE_first. Spell that shit out. FIRST. Lady C. And you can find me on all platforms under that name as well. Just dish the underscores. My music is on all streaming platforms. Just link in with me. If you want to work, DM me. I'm open. My email is linked to my Instagram. So yeah, let's work. I'm down for anything. Not anything, but anything.
Hey, this is for sure. This ain't one of them type of podcasts, man.
Almost. Just ask.
Yeah, I heard you said anything on the 290 More podcast.
They're going, hold on. She said, no, correct yourself.
I'm open. Anything goes. Not anything. Oh,
what happens at 290? No.
You know, 290 for sure. Shout out to you for having me. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you coming through. It was definitely a dope conversation. And like I said, you keep investing and working in yourself. I know I'm going to have you back so we can talk about what the fuck you got going on now. You know what I'm saying? So keep working. It was a pleasure. You know what I'm saying? Anything I can do to help, reach out. But that's a wrap.
Man, make sure y'all go follow him. Blow them fucking comments, likes, subs, and shares. Right. Let's get this motherfucker buzzing.
I gotta get some horn noise.
This was lit.
It was lit. Great vibes. 290 More podcast. We lit.